Okay, in order to rationalize the denominator, you've got to get rid of that radical. And because the index is a 3, if we have 3 of these, it will get rid of the radical. So I'm going to do 2 more. What you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So in the denominator, because there's 3 of them, and the index is 3, you're just going to have a 4 in the denominator. In the numerator, you have root 3, 5, and I'm going to break 4 down to 2 times 2, and that other 4 is also 2 times 2. Anything there's 3 of goes in a circle and then comes out. So this is 2, the cubed root, what's left under the radical is 5 times 2, which is 10, over 4. 2 divided by 4 reduces by 2, and so you have the cubed root of 10 over 2. Okay, on this next one, I'm going to do it just a little bit differently. I'm going to reduce first, and so this is going to be the 4th root of 3, and we know that 8 is the 4th root, and 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. Well, there has to be 4 2's, so I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom times the 4th root of 2. That makes 4 of them for the denominator. So if you have 4, it comes out. 2 is on the outside, and in the numerator, it's the 4th root of 6. Number 27, you've got to get that radical out of the denominator, and the only way to get rid of it is to multiply it by its conjugate. And its conjugate is the exact same thing, except that middle sign is going to be opposite of what's there. So this one is also 3 plus root 2. Multiply 5 times both of those. So that's 5 times 3 is 15, plus 5 times root 2. In the denominator is 3 times 3 is 9, minus square root of 2 times square root of 2, which is 2. And so we simplify this. It's 15 plus 5 root 2 over 7. And that's your answer. You'll do the same thing for number 28. You multiply by its conjugate, which is the same numbers, but the signs are opposite, or the middle sign is opposite. So that's 11 times 9 is 99, plus 11 root 6, divided by 9 squared is 81, minus square root of 6 times square root of 6 is 6. So you have 99 plus the square root of 6, excuse me, my mistake. It's 99 plus 11 root 6, all divided by 81 minus 6 is 75. And that's your number. All right, on number 29, you have to reduce it. Remember that the only part that's even remotely difficult is the number. So I'm going to come over here and break down 64 to its prime factors. 2 goes into 64 32 times. 2 goes into 32 16 times. 2 goes into 16 8 times. 2 goes into 8 4 times. And 2 goes into 4 2 times. So that can be rewritten as 6 2's. So 6 2's. X to the 7th y to the 13th, and z to the 8th. The variables are easy to deal with. The numbers are a little more challenging. Anything there's 4 of, you put in a circle. A 2 goes outside, and I'm leaving room. 2 times 2 stays on the inside, so that's 4. Now I'm looking at the x's. There's 7 x's. You do 7 divided by 4 is 1, so there's 1 x on the outside, but there's 3 left over. So there's 3 left on the inside. 13 divided by 4 is 3, so there's 3 y's on the outside. There's 1 remainder. It stays on the inside. 8 divided by 4 is 2, so there's 2 z's on the outside, and there's none left over, so this is your answer. I'm going to rewrite that. It's 2x y to the 3rd z squared to the 4th root of 4x to the 3rd y. And that's your answer. Okay, the very last one, I've got to break 729 down, so I'm going to do the prime factors over here. 3 goes into here, let's see, 243 times. 3 goes into there 81. 3 goes into there 27. 3 goes into there 9. And 3 goes into there 3. So root 729 is equivalent to 6 3's multiplied together. So I'm going to rewrite this and put 6 3's. X to the negative 5th, y to the 4th, and z to the 12th. Okay, anything there's 5 of goes in a circle. There's 1 circle, so 1 number comes out. So it's 3 to the 5th root. There's still a, oh, I didn't leave enough room. Let me erase that. I'll move this over here. Okay, there's still a 3 left under the radical. X to the negative 5, you would do negative 5 divided by 5 would be x to the negative 1. There's not a remainder, so no x's stay on the inside. Y to the 4th. 4 divided by 5 is 0, so 0 y's come out, but it has a remainder of 4. Now we go to the z's. 12 divided by 5 is 2. So there's 2 z's on the outside. There's 2 left over. So it looks like that. And that's your answer. Good luck on the test tomorrow.